You know, young rich niggas. You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
I think your concept of the black bourgeoisie may be written out of history because it's not on television and it's not written in books. But if you went to America and spoke to someone from that background, they would say, "How dare you? What do you mean we've been written out of history? We're here."
You tried to raise me, I am here to say it. I will show you images unseen. Why are you afraid of me? Why did you put me down? Write me out of history. I refuse this, I will take back my glory.
You know, I went to the University of Texas from growing up in New York City. I went to run track. I wanted to be an Olympian. And I get there and people are like, well, you're not supposed to be in the honors program, and you're definitely not supposed to be in the honors program and an athlete.
Mixed-race people.
What's that? Who are you? Where do you come from? Who are your parents? And I couldn't be black because that was outside their definition of blackness. So I had to learn how to say, well, no, you have to expand your definition. And also, though, in terms of career, I never would have thought that I could be a filmmaker.
Just didn't like it.
I didn't know any filmmakers.
They didn't like the independence.
Spike Lee was doing his thing, and that wasn't, you know. And so I think that how I even come to what I'm doing is having the experience of feeling outside and then looking for connectivity. And I looked to history because I didn't understand race and I didn't understand gender. I actually thought growing up in New York City in the 70s, Free to Be You and Me, Baby is my album, that, you know, Malcolm and Martin had taken care of the race thing, and Gloria and the Gals, gender on lock, and I could be an individual, right? 70s in New York. Where did it go? And that's not the case. So I looked to history, and I kind of rediscovered slavery and rediscovered the kind of repercussions of slavery, the ripple effects, the patina that we all deal with. And my answer was to reinvestigate, like an archeologist, history and to refine my people, my line.
And they had nothing to do with us because we were from the New This is what I was told, and I could still remember the moment where there was a book opened in front of me, a North Carolina Tuskegee, and I can name them one by one, and there was a story that was being told, but I can't not only anger but fear. All I can remember is that, and they were telling me, as far as I could see, all of these people. I think all of what happened to that part of America is very sad and very hurtful. There were people who just packed up and left, you know, who went to live in France and places like that, mostly France. Whitewashing. But that I can give you that was the light complexion ones. Went to France and learned to speak French. So it hasn't only happened with drunk down to black African America. It's happening with those that Europe married, as far as the Americans became passed for white, whitewashed that. And the only way you really know. And I think all of that happens. Asking me this question about what the reason why all of these towns, the only European organizations were at school attacked World War. Anytime my grandmother started to talk about her house, you've grown up here with kings and queens, you know your history all the way back. Don't talk to them. Kings and queens, they were insignificant.
am the person of many. We may be silent, but we are not sleeping. I urge to speak up and come to your glory, my brothers, my sisters. Of songs old and French in tongue, with southern voices that ring true, like breezes and cherry blossom voices that smell sweet like jasmine, with octaves low, education and poise, and yes, their skin did glow. I am here to voice for you, for they try to keep the people down, but we want the same in body. There ain't nothing so profound, my gentlemen, my ladies, of every ancient land, tribe and country, and come one. The same witted ducks fool, in all loud pink eyes will fool, and come one. The same witted ducks fool, in all loud pink eyes will fool, for the rogue, the thin, the disgusted, the
so in some ways, just like it has always been, it's been that little group that has used the lower classes to make money.
Which is just so wrong and sad.
But it's always happened. It's wrong and it's sad, but it's always happened. It happens again and again and again. And what you just described about the class system in America and how it's, as far as blacks are concerned, first of all, America was not supposed to have a class system.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole premise of America. It was supposed to be every man was equal, okay? No kings, queens, everybody's equal. Here, what you've just described is happening here. They're trying to cover up the class system and make this country into a middle-class country where everyone is the same.
That's a black problem.
Mind,
That's a class problem because black people have
see
no
it
class,
black
of
and
course. Our
white
class is
anymore.
black.
I see black against white, but I see that all a part of the camouflage.
But why camouflage? That's kind of like what?
Why camouflage?
Yeah.
I am just a person who refuses to be indoctrinated into thinking that everybody is against me. Racism, I don't think, has very much to do with the color of the skin. The color of the skin is used to do something to a people, to say that these people are different, so we can do this to them. But if you look at history, in all honesty, it's happened to a lot of people that were not black.
You try to erase me. I am here to say it. I will show you images unseen. Why are you afraid of me? Why did you put me down? Write me out of his story. I refuse this. I will take back my glory. I am the person, a person of many. We may be silent, but we are not sleeping. I urge you to speak up and come to your glory, my brothers, my sisters, of songs old and French in tongue, with southern voices that ring true like breezes and cherry blossom voices that smell like sweet dirty jasmine, with octaves low, education and poise, and yes, their skin did glow. I am here to voice for you, for they try to keep the people down, but we one the same body. There ain't nothing so profound, My gentlemen, my ladies of every ancient land, tribe and country, come one. The same with tear ducts full, in all out pink eyes will fall. For the robbed, the feared, the disgusted, the falsely accused. Refuse the messages you're given, we ain't nothing but being lied to.